Welcome to the 10 Minutes Gold Mine, where every book gives you a treasure of knowledge in just 10 minutes. Why do some people get sick under stress while others stay healthy? Have you ever noticed that some people thrive under pressure, while others seem to get sick the moment life gets tough? Why do some people develop chronic illnesses like cancer, heart disease, or autoimmune disorders, while others remain healthy despite similar lifestyles? Dr. Gabor Maté offers a startling answer in When the Body Says No. It's not just genetics or bad luck. It's the way we handle stress, suppress emotions, and ignore our body's signals that often leads to illness. But if stress is this powerful, how much control do we really have over our health? Let's explore the hidden link between mind and body. The hidden cost of suppressing emotions. Imagine a smoke alarm going off in your house. Instead of finding the fire, you take out the batteries to silence it. That's what happens when we suppress emotions. Our body sends distress signals like headaches, fatigue, or tension, but instead of addressing the root cause, we push through, numbing ourselves with work, distractions, or even medications. Maté explains that ignoring emotions has a biological cost. Studies show that people who habitually suppress their emotions have weaker immune systems, making them more vulnerable to infections, chronic illnesses, and even cancer. So, if suppressed emotions can make us sick, what happens when we start paying attention to them instead? How stress physically changes the body. Stress isn't just in your head, it's a full body experience. When you feel threatened, your brain releases cortisol and adrenaline, triggering the fight-or-flight response. This is useful in short bursts, but when stress becomes chronic, it wears down your immune system, damages your organs, and even alters the way your genes function. Research shows that prolonged stress can shrink the hippocampus, the brain's memory center, making it harder to concentrate and process emotions, disrupt the gut microbiome, which plays a crucial role in immune function, increase inflammation, a key factor in diseases like diabetes, cancer, and heart disease. But if stress is so harmful, why do some people seem immune to its effects? The personality traits that increase the risk of disease. Dr. Maté noticed a pattern among patients with serious illnesses. They often share specific personality traits that make them more vulnerable to disease. The most dangerous? 1. People-pleasing. Constantly putting others first at the expense of your own needs drains emotional and physical energy. 2. Repressed anger. Instead of expressing frustration, some people internalize it, turning their immune system against them. 3. Hyper-responsibility. Feeling responsible for everyone's happiness creates chronic stress, leading to burnout and illness. The body can only take so much before it starts saying no in the form of disease. But if personality traits can increase our risk, can we change them before it's too late? The link between childhood trauma and chronic illness. Our emotional patterns don't appear out of nowhere. They're often shaped in childhood. Many people who develop chronic illnesses grew up in environments where expressing emotions was discouraged. If a child learns that love and approval are conditional on being good and strong, they may carry those patterns into adulthood, ignoring their own needs until their body forces them to stop. Studies on adverse childhood experiences, ACEs, reveal that early trauma increases the risk of heart disease by 200%, diabetes by 160%, cancer by 150%. Why? Because early trauma conditions the nervous system to stay in hypervigilance mode, constantly releasing stress hormones for decades. But if childhood experiences shape our health, is it possible to rewrite the script? The science of reversing stress-induced illness. The good news? Our bodies are adaptable. Just as chronic stress can make us sick, deep emotional healing can help reverse damage. Maté emphasizes 3 powerful strategies. 1. Emotional awareness. Instead of suppressing emotions, recognize and process them through journaling, therapy, or self-reflection. 2. Boundary setting. Learn to say no to toxic people and situations that drain your energy. 3. Self-compassion. Treat yourself with the same kindness and patience you offer others. Studies on mindfulness, therapy, and somatic healing show that changing our internal world can have profound effects on our physical health. But if emotions and disease are so closely linked, why do we still treat them separately in modern medicine? Why Western medicine ignores the mind-body connection. Modern medicine treats the body as a machine. If something breaks, doctors focus on fixing the symptoms rather than the root cause. But Maté argues that this approach misses the bigger picture. Illness is often a sign of deeper emotional distress. For example, people with rheumatoid arthritis often have a history of extreme self-sacrifice and emotional repression. Many cancer patients have a pattern of ignoring personal needs to care for others. Those with chronic fatigue syndrome often have unresolved childhood trauma that leaves their nervous system in a permanent stress response. If emotions contribute to disease, why aren't doctors trained to address them? The body's warning signs. Are you listening? Dr. Maté emphasizes that the body doesn't betray us. We betray the body by ignoring its warning signs. Long before serious illness appears, the body whispers clues. Recurring headaches or stomach issues could signal repressed stress. Constant fatigue might mean you're overextending yourself emotionally. Frequent colds or infections may indicate a weakened immune system from chronic stress. Instead of pushing through, we should learn to recognize these early warnings. But if the body is speaking, how can we learn to truly listen? How to break free from stress-related illness. Maté offers practical steps to prevent and even reverse stress-induced illness. 1. Tune into your body. Pay attention to tension, fatigue, and other physical symptoms. They're messages, not nuisances. 2. Express. Don't suppress. Find healthy outlets for emotions, whether through talking, journaling, or creative expression. 3. Learn to say no. Prioritize your own well-being rather than constantly meeting others' expectations. 4. Rewire your stress response. Practices like mindfulness, breathwork, and somatic therapy help regulate your nervous system. 5. Heal unresolved trauma. Therapy and self-reflection can help release long-held emotional wounds that may be impacting your health. Healing starts with self-awareness. But if we know what to do, why is change so difficult? Why most people stay stuck in stress patterns? Even when people realize their stress and emotions are harming their health, many struggle to change. Why? 1. Society rewards overworking. Hustle culture glorifies burnout, making rest feel like failure. 2. Old patterns feel safe. If you've spent your whole life pleasing others, setting boundaries feels terrifying. 3. Change requires discomfort. Facing suppressed emotions is painful, so many avoid it altogether. But avoiding emotions doesn't make them disappear. It just makes them manifest as illness. So what would happen if, instead of running from discomfort, we embraced it as part of healing? Conclusion. The body always wins. And when the body says no, Dr. Gabor Maté teaches a profound lesson. If you ignore your emotions long enough, your body will force you to listen. Chronic stress, suppressed trauma, and emotional repression don't just affect mental health. They shape physical health in ways modern medicine is only beginning to understand. The key to healing? Self-awareness, emotional honesty, and setting boundaries. The body will say no if you keep pushing it beyond its limits. The real question is, will you listen before it's too late? That's it for today's 10 minutes. Gold mine. If you find value in this, don't forget to like and subscribe. We upload +5 videos each day. Lastly, if you have any book in mind that you want to listen to, feel free to type the name in the comments. See you in the next one.